Alright, welcome to episode 54 of Box News. This one is about the game Silent Hill Homecoming. Going along the theme, like I said, of some good or bad horror games or scary games. This is another one of my next few that I'll be talking about. Silent Hill Homecoming is the 6th installment in the Silent Hill series. The predecessors have come starting on the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 and PC, so if you want to catch up on the series, you can check them out on the other consoles and computer. The games are loosely tied into each other. Each game has a different story with a different character, all based around the cult of Silent Hill. This entry follows the journey of Alex Shepard. He is a soldier returning from war to his hometown of Shepherd's Glen. He finds the town in disarray, and his younger brother is missing, who you just saw there, who he ran into, and he's basically in a hospital, and don't ask me why there are like prison gates in this part of the hospital, but apparently there is. This might be the psych ward of the hospital, but yeah, you know, I didn't make the game. It's one of those things, you just kind of go along with it, and it's scary. But he's trying to find his younger brother whom is missing, and he basically go on throughout the game searching for the brother, and you discover more about the Order, which is, like I said, the cult of Silent Hill. Throughout this game, you learn about the history of Silent Hill, its past and whatnot. So this game touches on some of the past games and what is going on in the town of Silent Hill. You also get to see some of the classic characters from other games, including characters that they had twisted for the movie, the Silent Hill movie, like the nurses. They changed those. So you run into those, you run into the Pyramid Head guy, among other things. So this is a really neat game if you're a fan of Silent Hill. The controls, though, are kind of something to get used to. They're not the greatest controls. As you can see here, if you've seen the movie or played any other games, you go in and out of the world, and you really don't know where you're at and what's going on. But where to go from here? Like I said, the controls aren't the best controls for a game. It's kind of clunky, and it doesn't, move the greatest. But as for a story, this game is superb. This has a really great story to it, and it's really fun to play. Like I said, if you can get over the controls. The thing I didn't like about it, the lack of weaponry. You don't really have much to defend yourself with, and you run into a lot of bad guys who seem to be way more powerful than you are. You run into AI in this game who help you out, but they don't really help you out. They seem to get in the way or just kind of do no damage to the enemies. It's a game that's very jumpy like this, very creepy. So if you're looking for a game for you and your significant other to play, I definitely wouldn't recommend this one unless you want them to be really close to you, which then I guess I recommend the game. So yeah, definitely pick up this game if you want your significant other to hold you close. As you can see, the combat is kind of weird in this game. It's very similar to Saw. If you've ever played Saw, the combat was very clunky in that game. It seems like some games can't get that down. Another game was Condemned. They could never really get the combat down. It was great when you had guns, but when you had the other weapons they supply you with, which was a majority of the game, the combat was very clunky, and it was hard to hurt your enemies with weapons, and you seem to die a lot. Maybe it was me, maybe I suck at this game, but like I said, for me, that's how it played out. Well, this is Silent Hill Homecoming. It's just like the other games in the series. You go around collecting things. It's basically Resident Evil's rival, and it hasn't had the commercial success as Resident Evil has. I also think the movies have helped push Resident Evil, and especially with Capcom backing it, I think Capcom is doing slightly better than Konami, which Konami made Silent Hill. But I think that's why Resident Evil's had more success, but I personally couldn't pick one or the other. Both games have its flaws. But I'm not doing a review of, or a rival review, I should say. So, but this was Silent Hill Homecoming. I hope you enjoyed this review, and be sure to check out more videos, as I'll be posting more right away for you all. Thank you.